So, recently printed this. This is the, I think, monopoly ar15. It's a kp-15, but it's 3D printed. I did this on a 0.2 millimeter nozzle at 0.16 layer height. It took about 5 to 6 days. 5 days, 14 hours or so. Got flared mag well, storage compartment here, and a storage compartment on the back. It's pretty lightweight, has a buffer in it, so this should fix all the issues with 3D printed lowers, where the lower buffer here, I'm not buffer, the, what do you call these? Well, where the buffer insert goes in, the threading, it's obviously a weak point. And in this design, it is all in one piece, so it doesn't really have that issue. So it's a completely working lower that's probably going to be really strong. It didn't print out all that well, though. I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's a pretty nice print for me, but I guess people are better at printing will print out this better. You can't really see the layer lines. You can see these, but these aren't layer lines. I mean, you can see layer lines this way, but pretty much invisible. The fitment is good though. That's an issue I've had with 3D printed lowers in the past, is that the fitment just didn't work at all, and in this one it does seem to work with your magazines. But yeah, it is flared, which is really nice, because like it's really hard to get flared magwell. Don't really know where you'd get them. Seems to be a line there. I wonder if that's intentional. I wonder why that weird line is there. And there is some, I think, ghosting it's called. A little bit of it over around these holes. But yeah, I think this lower will work. I think this is like one of the first 3D printed lowers that are actually strong and actually competitive in terms of the aluminum and the polymer 80 lowers out there. I think this is like the first one that's 3D printed that's actually going to work competitively without sacrificing things like looks and a lot of other things. You know, especially with like the Hoffman tactical one, where you have a huge bar here, or the U-bar one, or all of the other designs where it's just a lot of compromise in looks as well. You're taking a lot of compromises just for some added strength, whereas this just looks like an AR lower, and it just works. Or at least when I eventually test it, of course, I'll find out if it does work, but I assume it will work, because there's this big line here, bar, and there's no threading, so there's no threading, and you don't even need a buffer, an actual buffer tube for this. It's just like the regular kp-15. Yeah. I gotta 3D print the little lashes and doors for these. You gotta insert doors. So you have storage compartments back here. Like, I guess this is M-lock, or this is like a sling mount, or I think it's both actually. I don't know. I have to test out in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test that out. Everything looks fine though. I mean, of course, you can always re-drill these holes